Hi guys, it's Joey and this is going to be a more positive video. This is going to be a VR to AmethystMoon's video, and she did sort of a shout out video. And there's been a few of these around recently, and the door's going to creak all the way through. I apologise, it's like windy as crazy out there and I have to have the window slightly open, and it's windy enough that the door back here is creaking, so sorry about that. Just in case anyone's like, the door is creaking. It's alright. I won't say no spirit activity, because the minute I say no spirit activity, okay, so these is going to be shout out videos, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who I've picked out of my list, and these are people whose videos touch me or make me think or sort of pack a punch or have inspired or all that sort of thing. And I've been in a bit of a weird place recently, and it's a lot of what's been going through my life with the death cycles and stuff, and I've been quite antisocial and like cut off from a lot of it and kind of disheartened by certain things going on in society and in YouTube and in general with some of the negativity. I've just been very like, I just don't want to clunk and walk off. And these people who've been watching these, who I have been watching, have gotten through my sort of cocoon state that I'm in at the minute. Have made me think, have made me question, who have made me laugh, you know, all the positive emotions and vibrations that these people have brought. So the apologies to anybody who's not in this video. I've picked out 7 and who are really sort of affecting my life right now through their videos. So the first person is going to be AmethystMoon, because she started this ball rolling for me. I've seen other people doing these sorts of videos. I've commented on other people's doing these sort of videos, and her video was the last one I watched, and I was like, I really need to get on this because it's such a positive thing for community. It sort of brings people together. It makes people feel good that, you know, oh, these people are enjoying my videos, these people like what I do, yay! And it is a self-confidence boost as well as a community boost, and it's a really good one. And AmethystMoon is a real sweetheart, and I think she speaks really honestly and really from the heart, and I think you can tell that in her videos, like how things affect her, and you can see that coming through, and there's a real sweetness to her and in her videos as well. And so it's really disarming, and it's really like you getting to know her when you're watching her videos, and I think that is a really brave thing to do, is just to be like, this is who I am. I mean, I know it's brave because I try my very best to be myself on the camera space, but obviously you always feel a bit like you need to hold parts of yourself back. So seeing someone who is really honest with everything like that is wonderful. I might do 8. I might do 9. Oh, there's so many people that are really great. I might do 9. Okay, so second on my list is Sunshine Morning Ray. Oh, I love Sunshine Morning Ray. Her videos are incredible. They're so knowledgeable and wise, and there's lots of information in them, and like I remember watching her, it was about spirit boards and things like that, and she took such a enlightened and mature approach to, and respectful, I think is what I'm going for, and it was so refreshing to see someone approaching spirit boards and other forms of divination with a sense of reverence that you rarely see on people doing videos on divination. It was really, really refreshing, and I think that is her standpoint through all of it, you know, through everything that she puts out video wise. She has this really beautiful soul connection with how she does everything, and it's just incredibly moving to watch any of her videos. The videos where she received some gifts after she had a really hard time, I was actually tearing up. I was like, that's wonderful that someone has been able to do that for her. And she seems like such a giving person, and it's really wonderful that someone else able to do that for her as well. I thought that was beautiful to watch and have that shared. You know, I've been through a negative time lately, but this brought real happiness to my life, so I'm sharing it. I thought that was beautiful. So that's the first two. The next one is the Four Queens, whose videos are insanely amazing. Insanely amazing. If you haven't watched the Four Queens, go and watch her videos and they will blow your mind. She does a lot with tarot, but she does a lot with psychological aspect, and she sees the world in a wholly unique and interesting way. I actually, when I sit and watch the Four Queens, I have to devote entire afternoons to sitting and watching the Four Queens videos, because I sit there and it makes my brain go and I think and I process and I question and I think, oh, that's and it's engaging and it's exciting, and she's incredibly insightful, and I just love her videos. And literally, I can't watch anything else because I'm sat there thinking about this video, thinking how much you want to pick her brain. It's incredible. It's just, I don't think I can say any more than that. Go watch her videos. Go watch all of these people's videos. Okay, so the Desert Sirens 73. I want to adopt her. I want to go live in her, no, not live in her basement because that sounds a bit freaky, but she's hilarious. She's the person on YouTube who brings so much light and so much laughter, and every time I watch her, I think she's the only person on YouTube whose videos I consistently actually laugh in real life, out loud. And the gnome looks at me like I'm nuts. And you feel like you're a part of it. It's incredible. I mean, she does some beautiful things. She did her, what are they called? Smudging fan. That was absolutely beautiful. And she does some incredible creating and ideas and things like that. And she's just a light. She's so light and funny, and I value humour, and to be able to make someone who you've never met over the internet giggle it's a gift. It's incredible. So Desert Siren 73. She's incredible. Okie dokie. Sarah Crypto Witch. I always really enjoy her videos. She doesn't always make a lot of them, but there's something incredibly spiritually unique and giving about her videos. She does and has done a few videos about animal protection and how she connects to animals and does protection magic for animals, and gets involved in sort of animal, I don't know if rights is the right word, animal welfare maybe. And it's so incredibly moving when she does these animal magic videos, animal protection videos and things like that, because it's an unusual heightened awareness of taking care of animals and basically the world around you. And it's such a wonderful thing of part of being a witch, which is resonating with animals and the world around us, rather than just using magic for selfish means, which a lot of people, not in a negative way, but a lot of people use magic just to manifest things in their life, whereas her videos are very much to put out energies there to protect those who can't necessarily protect their furry selves. And I watched one of her, I think it was Animal Protection Spell, and it moved me. It was really wonderful. Okay, who else have I got down here? I have a list. There are so many. I'm sorry, by the way, for people who are not getting included in this, but it's just what is right now. Okay, so I will do Raven Nightsong next. Her videos are always really interesting, is the best way. I'm sure I've used interesting like 12 times. But they are, and this is the whole point of this video, is it gives food for thought. It sort of makes you think about things that maybe you hadn't necessarily thought of. It makes you question, her videos this is, makes you question subjects and areas which you might not have done before, and it's wonderful. It's really, I don't know how best to, it sort of gets your brain going a bit like the Four Queens does. That same sort of makes you think, makes you question, it's expanding your mind, and I love that about Raven Nightsong's videos, because they really do sort of push your mental capacity and make you think rather than just being like mind haze. So I'm then going to say Valletta Phi. I've always watched her videos, and she has a wonderful energy to her. Very no-nonsense attitude to life in general, very sort of gritty and down-to-earth attitude to the way things are, and says how things are, which is without being necessarily insulting. And I think there are a lot of people who think they walk that line and they don't, but where they just descend into over-honest, aka insulting. Whereas I think Valletta Phi has a sense of humour with it, and she walks that line where she says how things are without it descending into being insulting, and she's very, very real, if that makes any sense. Okay. So that's going to be it for now, I think, because I think that's a good number. How many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did do 7. Okay. 1 for every day of the week. So I'm going to leave that at that number for now. And these are people who constantly put out videos which inspire or make me think, or are basically taking me outside of where maybe I am in my part of the path, and either making me think about things that I'd forgotten, or making me think about things I hadn't thought about yet, or just sort of touching my life or bringing me light into my life and bringing me positive energies, which we need. So that's going to be my VR for Amethyst Moon, and all the lovely ladies. It was all ladies actually, and I'm sure I'll make another one of these in the future for people who haven't been mentioned on the bottom of this. Don't be offended in any way. I mean, this is supposed to be a positive thing, so, you know, many blessings.